Once upon a time, isn't it that how all stories begin? But what if the tale began with a notification on your phone and a red hoodie instead of a red clock? Fairy tales have stood the test of time. Stories passed from one generation to another, full of lessons, wonder, and magic. But what if we could take those classic tales and give them a fresh spin, a modern twist for a digital world? Today, we are diving into one of the most iconic fairy tales of all time, Little Red Riding Hood, but not quite the way you remember it. Once upon a scroll and a swipe, in the middle of a vibrant city filled with drones, electric cars, and glowing billboards, lived a 14-year-old named Red. She wasn't called Red because of a clock, but because of the bright red hoodie she wore everywhere. It was her signature look, embroidered with tiny code lines and emojis stitched on the sleeves. Red was smart, curious, and confident. Her mom was a software designer and her dad was a digital artist. But the person Red loved the most was her grandma, Granny Dot, a retired computer scientist who now lived off grid in a cozy solar powered cabin outside the city. Granny Dot didn't trust big tech anymore. Privacy is power, she would say. Just because the app is free doesn't mean you are not paying. Every week, Red video called her, but this week the call didn't go through. So, Red decided to visit. She packed her smart backpack with snacks, power banks, a digital map, and her phone, of course. Before she left, her mom said, "Stay on the safe path. Use only the secure route I sent. No shortcuts through public hotspots or unknown networks, okay?" Red nodded. "Got it, Mom." On her way, Red's phone buzzed. An unknown sender. "Hey, your grandma just posted a story. She needs help with her smart oven. Click here for directions." Red paused. The link looked odd. It didn't come from her usual contacts, and the message was off. But just then, a smooth voice echoed from the alley. "Looking for your grandma? I know a fastest way," said a man in a grey hoodie. He wore flashy glasses and held out a digital tablet. "I am a local tech volunteer." Red narrowed her eyes. "Thanks, but I'm good." "Suit yourself," he smirked. "She'll just have to wait longer." He disappeared into a short alley, the kind her mom warned her about. Red took a deep breath and stayed on the main path. Following the secure map, her bag buzzed again. This time from Granny Dot's verified app, giving her a two-step verification to unlock the cabin gate. Something was definitely up. When Red arrived, the lights were dim. The door was ajar. "Granny?" a voice answered strangely and glitchy. "Come in, dear. I have been waiting." Red stepped inside. On the couch sat someone in Granny's hoodie, large augmented reality glasses over their eyes. "What big lenses you have, Granny. All the better to track you with, my dear," the voice said. "What strange apps you have. All the better to steal your data with." Red backed up. That wasn't Granny. It was the man from the alley, Cyberwolf, a master hacker who lured kids into fake links, tracked their location, and hijacked devices. Just as he lunged toward her, Red reached into her smart backpack and activated Granny Dot's firewall drone, a tiny buzzing gadget shaped like a bumblebee. It flew around Cyberwolf's head, scanned his code signature, and shouted, "Intruder alert! Security breach!" Suddenly, from a secret panel, Granny Dot emerged, holding an old-school keyboard like a sword. "Never mess with a woman who called it the first antivirus," she shouted, pressing a key combo that trapped Cyberwolf in a digital cage protected by holograms. "You did great, Red," Granny smiled, adjusting her glasses. always trust your instincts and never click on shady links. They laughed, made hot chocolate, and changed all their passwords. Even in a world full of magic and machines, wisdom, caution, and courage are the best tools we have. Stay alert, stay safe, and always listen to your mom or your tech savvy grandma. And so, Red and Granny Dot lived happily and securely ever after. Red Riding Hood, rebooted for the digital age, shows us that fairy tales aren't just bedtime stories. They are powerful tools to teach and reflect on the world we live in. So, what other fairy tales could be retold with a modern twist? How would Cinderella look in the world of Instagram and influencers? What if Jack's beanstalk grew on Mars? Let us know in the comments. Which fairy tale would you love to see reimagined next? And to be honest, I don't really like to reimagine our classic fairy tales with modern touch. Anyways, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more magical stories, old and new, on Hear the Story.